All right, ladies and gents, getting him here back with another video. So today we are going through one of the latest patches that are coming up in Honkai Star Rail, but specifically the dev notes. Obviously, we have the new character. I don't know how I'm supposed to pronounce this. Hyasilenes? Silence, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know how to pronounce the name. It's fine. I'm not that interested in her as a character. I mean, to be honest, I'm okay with my Akron. She's dealing enough damage as long as she has JLQ and a good, well-built a JLQ with E1 and his Lycone, as well as an adventuring with his Lycone and E2. Then you're pretty much sorted in terms of the game. To be honest, like you don't really need any other Nihility character. But unless you're just chasing for the fact that like it's a new character, new animations, new kind of those types of things. If it's that type of situation, yeah, sure, no problem. But at the moment as we speak, I'm not that interested. But what I am interested in is the fact that apparently we are getting a whole new we're getting something that people have been requesting for the longest time. So let's start off. So no grind needed, instantly unlock character enhancements. So obviously from this upcoming patch, the one with Phenon, basically what is happening is that Silver Wolf, Blade, Kafka and Jinglu are getting enhanced versions of themselves. I think everybody has watched the leaks, so we kind of and we know what's happening. Silver Wolf gets an ultimate that basically is an AoE attack, and then her skill basically gives an implant weakness of the person to the far left of the team. So if you have an electric team member on the far left, then she will implant an electric weakness. If it's ice, so on and so forth. So it's not that bad. I think even her stats have been updated as well to enable a better resolution, a better way to basically what do you call it, to basically implant the, like, you just have better chances. You have there's more effective hit rate built into her kit, as opposed to you just having to build through other stats and whatever. So it's not that interesting. I mean we're getting enhanced. We'll see how it is, especially for Jinglu, and I know a lot of people are very interested in the whole Jinglu mechanic. So let's see this one. So starting from 3.4, which is the next one, 2 new features will be added: a skip dialogue and story summary. Version 3.6 will further introduce the story recap feature. Okay, at least. So we don't really need the story recap feature. That's fine. But skip button, God bloody sake! Finally, man. Like, what really bothers me is that they introduced this so well in Zenless Zone Zero. Like, you can skip through everything apart from like the cutscenes, and we understand that. I understand that. If you've made a cutscene, an animated cutscene, you have worked on that cutscene for probably months on end prior to even the release, because these guys have probably structured the whole roadmap all the way to 5.0, meaning they're doing animations right now for probably 4.0. You understand me? And only beta versions are able to, or better versions are able to obviously get the access so we can see what we need to do. So yeah, basically that's pretty much it. Like, at the end of the day, 3.4, at least we're getting a skip button. The fact that we're getting a skip button is going to be good, and it's about time. I'm not going to praise them for bringing in something that's taken, from what I understand, we were going according to versions, 3 years to implement. Zenless Zone Zero had this from the get-go. Like, they had a skip button from the get-go, and realistically, if these guys are able to do extensive animations to the how Phenon is, there's 100% the chance they had every ability to do the skip button. So I'm not gonna clap for this. It's about bloody time. A skip button is needed. People play a game for the gameplay. There are people who play the game for the story. That's no problem. But there's also a huge percentage that play the game specifically for the gameplay, nothing else. I don't give a shit about the story. I don't give a shit about what character is going through what traumatic experience. I just love the fact that, for example, Phenon can throw a meteor on your face. The fact that he becomes basically a boss level character and the NPCs become, us. He becomes the boss. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah. It's about time. So obviously from dialogue from version 3.3, you'll introduce both dialogue skip and story summaries, but you will not be able to story conversations will be broken into segments. You can skip by paragraph. What do you mean? Skip by paragraph, as in? We'll see when it comes out. I hope it's an actual skip button. Okay, so so story summary. When skipping, you'll see a summary of... Oh no, it's a recap. That's 3.6. Okay, so when skipping, you'll see a summary of the key events and the major characters. This is basically what they did with ZZZ, with Zenless Zone Zero. Like, why didn't they just do this to begin with? That's the problem. Why didn't they just do this to begin with? It just saves so much time for people who want to play the game. Like right now, there's just nothing to do at all in HSR. And for someone who probably wants to start the game or play the game, from the start, you'd really want to obviously start the game. Like let's say someone wants to start the game right now, they'd be able to get so much in terms of primo gems, or whatever the currency is, to be able to even get an E2 of a character, which is more important than getting an E0 100%. So, but imagine you having to do that and you have to sit through all the dialogue that the game throws at you, to the point where it's basically a talking simulator. You can spend an hour, not even an hour, I think half a day, going through a patch strictly through its story, not even the gameplay, strictly through its story. Whereas with Buwa, you can just skip through everything and finish it as fast as possible. So yeah, I mean, it's about time. I'm not gonna clap for it. So the dialogue skip features will apply. Blah, blah. Trailblazer missions good, continuances good, companion missions good, adventure missions good. Now what they need to do is add this on Genshin, because I don't feel like sitting through story missions for endless dialogue. I skip everything, man. So 3.4 story summary were available for the world of Amphorius, Elio 4, and Herta Space Station. So the only one that they won't have this for is where? Is Penacony. Oh, really? No? Yeah. Unless I'm reading, the story summary is part of the skip, right? Yeah. Okay. Then 3.6 new story cup will go live. We can choose to re-experience completed Trailblazer missions. That's fine. Additionals. Basically what ZZZ have for you to be able to replay stories, so you can see the story, get the animation, see the animations again. It's actually quite sick. Okay, let's see. And then, I don't know, new companions scholar will be, so it's a new function, I'm guessing, on the Hoyo Lab that allows you to basically make guides. Okay, so I mean, two important keynotes. Obviously the enhancement, very good, but the skip feature is something that's everybody has been asking for. Like it is about time that they added a skip feature, because nobody really wants to, nobody wants to sit through the story unless like you're there's one person I like watching on YouTube. I keep forgetting his name, but he's the one who does like the recaps of every version, every patch. And my God, let me tell you something. Like, I am happy that I am able to watch that stuff through him, because I don't watch anything. I don't listen to any of the story. I just skip through and go straight to the battles, because why? I love the gameplay, nothing else. So yeah, I mean, good up for you, Hoyoverse. I'm not gonna clap, but it's about time that you added a skip button. But with that said, I hope you guys have a good day. We'll see you in the next one.